And this is the day that my parents are gonna find out what this book is really about. What I really wrote this book for. This is public humiliation. This is public humiliation. And I'm publicly humiliating myself. I will no longer stand for the slander of myself.
Oh, stranger. Still don't know.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kyla. So today, no, that's not even gonna happen. I'm not even gonna start like this. This idea came to me in a dream. I had a dream that I talked about all of the embarrassing things that I've done for people I had crushes on. I've done some very embarrassing things. I mean, they're not all embarrassing. I'm just gonna be talking about all the things that I've done for people that I had crushes on, like throughout my entire life. I know exactly where I'm gonna start. We're gonna start with 3rd grade. And this is the day that my parents are gonna find out what this book is really about. What I really wrote this book for. You know, it's not even 3rd grade, it's 4th grade. In 4th grade, we had this like little thing where we could write a book. We could draw and write a book. Yes. I mean, this is hardcover and everything. Yeah, I put a sticker on it, I don't know why, but with my face on it. Literally has my face on it. So we have this book, and it is called Ninjas vs. Spies. And I wrote this book. At the time, I had this crush on the teacher's son. His name was Psych! And he had diabetes. And that's not even an important factor. I just had to mention it. That was just like a big part of me remembering him. And he was super into ninjas. And I had a crush on him. So I wrote, and like this book thing came as an opportunity. But I wrote a book about ninjas and spies. Kind of, I wouldn't say it was for him, but it was inspired by his fascination of ninjas. I'm just gonna read a few pages. Ninjas vs. Spies by Kyla. I'm so nervous. I don't want to read it. This is public humiliation. This is public humiliation. And I'm publicly humiliating myself. You probably didn't know that ninjas and spies existed, or that ninjas and spies are enemies. Ninjas are black and spies are blue. Ninjas fight at night and spies fight at any light. Who am I, Dr. Seuss? Anyway, ninjas have masks and spies have hats. Ninjas have mad skills and spies have bombs. This is so hard to read. What does that even say? Is it supposed to say Crayola? I don't know what this is. I can tell you this is the Earth. That's the Earth. I don't know what this is. Some type of, you know what? I think it's a newspaper. Ninjas take stuff serious, and spies play around. If ninjas and spies were friends, the world would change, or the Earth would explode. If there was something that a ninja did that was so incredible that it had to go in the newspaper and the history books, the ninja crew would have to get up very early and destroy every piece of evidence to prove that ninjas are real. You want to hear an action scene? One ninja grabbed a spy and slammed him on the ground, on the floor. Then another ninja grabbed a gun that would pick up all the spies and put them in a net and slam them on the ground. And the ninjas won, and the world was full of ninjas and no spies in sight for 10,000 million miles. And danger is nowhere on our land. Ninjas are real. The end. Who am I? I mean, like tens and hundreds. I don't even know what that number is. Is that even a real number right there? Is that even a real number right there? Well, that's one of the books. Just one. That's only one of the books that I've written for a guy I had a crush on. Next story that I wrote, it's not even about a guy. So what happened was 7th or 8th grade, they had this like writing competition thing at my school at the time. And you know, I was trying to figure out, what am I gonna write? You know, what am I gonna put? You know, I have no idea what I'm gonna write. And the guy I had a crush on, he was like, you know, somebody should write a story about a girl in a window that's like creepy and kind of scary or whatever. I wrote that story. I wrote a story about a creepy girl in a window. You can find it on Wattpad because I definitely uploaded it before I even read a snippet of the story. So my story got, you know, everybody, you know, it was like a competition, so you get awards, you know, oh, you got good for this, you know, everybody got awards. So all of my friends are getting awards. I'm sitting there at this assembly, all of my friends are getting awards. I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I'm in a different category. I'm kind of like crying a little. So I'm like, hey, oh, you know what, maybe I'm in a different category, snot my nose and everything. No, and I'm like, where's my award? Like, do I get an award? Like, am I not getting an award? Oh my god, I'm not getting an award. Turns out I got eliminated. I got disqualified because my book was too scary and I didn't write it for the right audience. Anyway, it wasn't even that scary. Here's how it worked. So like the teacher, like different teachers from different schools would like read it and kind of like judge it or whatever. And you know, it got judged by 2 judges so far before I got disqualified, I guess. And the first one who read it was like,
oh, it's so good, da, 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 da. I love the detail. Who would have liked if you had some more detail, da, 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 da.
But she loved it. The second teacher was like,
da da da, this is terrible, da da da, fight for your audience or whatever garbage.
Nobody told me that I was disqualified. So I'm sitting there snotting my nose. I'm pissed. I tell my mom's mad. She go, you know, and ask him like, why didn't anybody tell me that she was disqualified, da 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 da. Anyway, moving on, we're reading. Yeah, you can find this story on Wattpad if that's what you're interested in. Okay, here we go. The girl in the okay. I'm so nervous. The girl in upstairs window. Oh, clearly we don't know what articles are. I put this short story in a contest. They disqualified my story because it was too gory. So I wanted to see that other people think.
Oh, stranger. Still don't know.
Should I just give you a synopsis? Because I definitely remember what it's about. So, it's about this girl who lives in an upstairs window and her parents never let her play outside with other kids. So, she kind of just like murdered them all. You know, now that I think about it, it is kind of gory. It is kind of gory. It is kind of gory. I mean, it's a good story. You know what? I'm linking it down below. I am linking it down below. Yeah, she kind of murders her whole family and then acts like she didn't do it at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna read a snippet though. Every day, little children would play in the streets. My mother always said kids who play in the street had parents who didn't have money and didn't care about their children. I knew mother was wrong. She said my sister was my friend and that her family abused her and that we took her in. I didn't believe her. She told me that grandma was a demon and that she only went to church to appear as a good person. Mother never left me alone. But when she did, she would leave my sister in charge. I was tired of mother. She never left me alone, so I came up with a plan to get rid of her right by the window. That's what I did. I told her I saw a truck and kids running toward it and walking away from the truck with some type of candy. She believed me and went to the window, and that's when I did it. I hit her in the back of the head with grandma's old church cane. I threw the cane over on the old couch and screamed, "Father, Father," with tears running down my face. He ran in. He saw her body lying on the ground. Emma had come in behind Father slowly. The house was quiet. Emma had opened her mouth and said, "You did it." Father said, "What?" Emma said, "She did it." Father was stunned by what she said and what she had said. She said to her, "Emma, she is your sister. That's not very nice or funny. Your mother is on the floor, dead. You're making jokes. Go to your room." I'm not gonna read the whole story. I did leave you hanging, but I'm not gonna read the whole story. It will be linked down below if you want to read it. I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna talk about for today. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, And comment down below if you guys want to see me do this again, see a part 2, because I clearly love to publicly humiliate myself. R.I.P. Pass me. Rap gang. Maybe on a seatbelt when I'm riding. I'm gonna leave it open like the door coincided. Finished publicly humiliating myself. I'm done. I will no longer stand for the slander of myself.